Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing Lifestyle Series 2. Today I have the Jade Teacups, as you see the saucers there. So, I had already done the Rose Teacups and the Rose Teapot, but we are going to be doing the Jade Teacups today, which I'm very excited about. Let's get started. So it comes with the resin, which is Jade liquid sands here. We have our sandpaper. Not sure if these tweezers came with it or if I just had them from another one and I put them on there. But we have Jade plates here, which are texturized. And then they come with gold spoons, which I'm very excited about. I like gold over silver. We have our baked sweets. Each of them come with baked sweets. And these ones come with little like cookies that are heart clovers. And then we have a make a teacup thing here that are the handles for it. So first things first, I think we're just going to open everything up and get started. Okay, so I'm going to open up the handles, pop them open. And I think they give you pre-made handles because they don't want you to be making unlimited teacups. They want you to buy more. So if they were to give you the mold and the handles, but you know, us smart crafters, we could make handles. Okay, so let's move the plates over. Let's open up this mold here. And if I think I'm right, the mold is exactly like the Rose Teacups mold. So I have an idea. I'm going to open it up. Okay, so I think it looks pretty much the same as this mold here. I'm not sure if one's taller than the other. Let me see. No, I think they're the same. They just look slightly different depending on what angle you look at them at. So I'm going to use this other one too so we can kill two birds with one stone and pour two at once. So that'll make my life easier. Okay, so open the resin. We're going to take our cap here, put it on, and then if you've seen any of my other videos, we're gonna hold it upside down for a minute and then pour it on in. Steady flow. Try to avoid, look, put too much in there. So look, the best thing about it, we can fill both at the same time. I'm so excited. Oops, see, I'm breaking my own rules. See how now you see how slow it's going in? Look, there's no air to be going in. So if you want, pinch it a little bit. There we go. It'll pop the bubbles out. And then if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I will show you how to get the bubbles out after, because there's quite a few bubbles in here for some reason. Okay, let that set. Pour the next one. Bubbles are coming out. It's good if you pinch the sides, you get a little more leeway. Pop that. Oopsie. I love being able to make our own stuff. Come on, seep in. That's why you pour it. Try to pour it as consistent as you can, but sometimes it doesn't quite work that way. Just let it seep in. Seep on in, and we'll get the bubbles out. Don't worry. It's best to let it sit. This one's being incooperative. Come on. Too many bubbles. Pop. I need it to flow where I want it to flow. This one's almost full. Add 2 more drops in there. Let it level out. And let those bubbles come to the top. This one, for some reason, is not traveling well. I think I put too much air in there too quick. Because it's filled up over here, but it's not coming onto this side as well. Because this one is full. We're letting the bubbles come to the top. This one just needs to get to where it needs to go. Look, squirt it. There we go. That's working better. Try to make it perfect. 1 minute. Let that settle. And we'll see. Do a little squeeze test. I'm going to look up top real quick. That one's good and flat. That one's pretty good and flat. Perfect. So as long as all the spots are taken up, we're just going to let the bubbles rise. Okay. I'm going to let those bubbles rise a second. We'll use my little trusty flame here to pop the bubbles coming out. I'm going to give it a minute, let the bubbles rise as much as I can, and I'm going to give them a full cure, and we will come back to demold them. Alrighty, so I give them both a full cure at the same time, which is cool because now if we have 2, this is why you always save them. I mean, I don't know why you would throw out a silicone mold, but whatever. So this made my life easier in this process because I had 2. Let's unmold them. Honestly, they could have just molded it with the handle in there and it would have been easier, but whatever. You know, it's not Make It Mini if you don't make it yourself. I love it so much. And then look at this. If you honestly fill in those 2 little holes with a little bit of resin, you would never know. You could use it as a little drinking teacup that way. So these are versatile to make them into something else as well. Let's take this one out as well. Demold it. Pop it out. Okay, I'm going to move the molds to the side just so we can have more room. Excellent. And in the middle, they're a tiny bit tacky, so I'm going to cure them for just like another 30 seconds. All right. Honestly, that 30 seconds helped a lot. It does taste. I did not taste them. It feels a lot better. And as you see the bottom, look how smooth that is. It's perfectly flat. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna put the handles on. I do have a toothpick on the side here, and you know what? I decided that it is a little better to use the resin it comes with. I used to use a clear resin, but it actually blends in a little more. Look at this. Watch. Set the toothpick in there with a tiny bit, and then set the toothpick in there with a tiny bit. Swirl it around, and we're gonna put the handle. It basically sets right where it should go, and this is a tip. If you turn it sideways, hold it like this, and you hold it as straight as you'd like it. Cure it in place. It's a little easier to cure it too, because as you see, these are see-through, so they're jade, so you will get a little more opacity. Perfect. Cure that up. So we have our little teacup with a handle now. I love this so much because I did pottery in high school. I love clay works. Well, honestly, if I was in high school now, I would totally like invent a after school resin club, or maybe just have them incorporate it with it. Trying to pop the bowls in there so that we don't have interference. Put that one on the tray. And as you can see, the handle is a slightly darker jade than the cup color. I don't know why they do that consistency wise, but you know what? It's okay. Maybe it's not supposed to be same. Maybe it's supposed to be like that because it does cause, what do you call it? Not inconsistency, but contrast. There we go. Okay, this one as well. As you can see, it's hard to hold it steady. Hold it right there, and then give it a cure. Okay, so we have our 2 teacups. Put them there, and what I've been doing is taking the spoons, putting them in there just so they hold a little better, and then we're gonna open our sun-baked sweets, not beaked. Open these up. I love how each of them come with a different little sweet as well. I love the attention to detail. Honestly, it'd be so cool to like work with them. Where did that other one go? Right here. Okay, so we have 2 little cookies, and they are biscuits with hearts to look. I think they're supposed to look like clovers, but they're, the heart. I'll call them heart clovers. We do a little biscuit on the side there, and biscuit on the side there. And if you're really extra and creative, you could mix up a clear resin and dab a little bit of color in them and pour it in there, and then you know what? You could have your own tea. But you can do whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I like to turn them the other way so that handles are this, symmetry. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to do another video. I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.